sort of. Here. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Just like you took your noise.
There you go. Oh, whoa. What was that?
Just want to look around and decide.
Oh yeah, yeah, I can look around, or we can walk around, or something like that. You had said that. Oh. Sure.
And Washington town, and yeah, out here it's just a disaster. 'Cause
Really?
we had, the snow was so frequent and so fast,
Mhm.
and so cold. Like last year, I was able to keep everything picked up in here, and this year it's like this.
Oh wow. Yeah.
We just get married.
Sort of builds up. There you go. Yeah. Swell. Oh, that's swell.
Like last year, we were able to keep up more.
Yeah.
And this year we would just get so much snow at a time, and so we got buried.
Yeah. And you said the snow fell so fast?
Well, at times, we had those big snowfalls, and it was really, so then stuff just gets buried.
Yeah.
And then it was so cold, and it was more work just keeping up when it's really cold. Then we bring the horses in, and so they're it's more work. They like the cold. They love the cold.
Oh, really?
This morning I was like, it's really ugly out there right now. It's a bad day. And I was like, no, actually, that's what life is like.
Yes.
And I think in this culture, in this area, we don't like to admit our seasons.
Oh, sure. Yeah, and especially.
Hide that.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it's like, no, this is our season, and we're not. Why hide it? Because we need to learn that relationally. That we need to be honest in our seasons that aren't pretty, and we need to support each other.
Yes.
And we need to learn from them and grow, and we also need to recognize that the next season is coming.
Yes.
Even though it's really icky, we know how beautiful it's going to be.
Well, yes, especially if you put the work in.
Yeah.
And that's what I've learned living in this region. And I suppose that's really like a great point that you're making, that we're not going to talk about those messy seasons, those muddy seasons, those perhaps disgusting sort of seasons, and yet it's like in this area of the United States, we need to let each other know what's going on during some of those, like literally, when it's so cold outside, we need to tell people, I don't have a car, or my car's broken down, or, I don't have perhaps the resources, the funds to purchase something or take care of something. We need to rely on one another. And yet if you keep it a secret, you're going to be in a lot of trouble, very, very quickly.
And emotionally, we're just coming out of a really dark season for a lot of people.
Yeah,
I think
we
now
are.
with the sunshine and the nicer weather, people's moods start to lighten. But February's pretty dark emotionally for a lot of people.
Yeah, I suppose I could set this up somewhere. Although, were we going to continue walking?
It's up to you.
Yeah, let's do that.
It's icy underneath this.
Oh, really? So take it slow, right? Oh. Gosh, this is wonderful. This is so wonderful how awful this is. Hi. Whoa. Wow, there are just piles and piles. Are you taking it slow?
Actually, this is surprising at how much it piled up in here.
Really?
And actually with the snow, our other feeder, there was so much snow drifted in that it got up to the level of the feeder too, is another reason to move.
Hi. Velvet gloves, shoot. Got them at Menards. So what was the first year like?
Oh, like the whole, like in front of the house was just a pond.
Oh, wow. There you go. There you go. Oh, and then is someone enamored with the shoulder that I got there?
You kind of have a dirty shoulder now.
Oh, okay, that's good.
She was like, me too.
I ought to. Yes, go ahead. Yeah, and so as you were talking about seasons, how we have seasons of life, and you're supposed to learn so much. It's like some people, the first year doesn't go well, so they just quit. Or they stop what they're doing. But no, you have to learn from the first year and go on to the second, and then go on to the third, on to this one, and then find out so much.
And realize that it won't be the same.
Oh no, it can't. It's not going to repeat. Something's going to... Well, it's high. Oh goodness, and now...
She's
oh!
me too.
I got a pill right on the... How do I smell? I did have a shower today. Oh, are you alright? Yeah, that can poke. So watch out. Watch out, that'll poke you. Oh, hi. Hi. Oh, hey. Hello.
Now, if he comes up and starts, we'll be really impressed with your horse whisperer abilities.
Oh, really? Who is it that you're talking about? The small one?
The little guy.
Hi. Hi. How are you doing? Bye-bye. See ya.
Yeah, and him coming up to check you out is pretty cool.
Because animals know, and people know too. I have no agenda. I don't know how to.
Excuse me.
Like even if, that's going on. Oh, yes. Even if that's going on, like I don't immediately, I'm slow to anger.
Yeah.
I'm just so very slow to anger. So I was talking to a pastor about it, pride. Okay, I was talking to a pastor about pride, and we talked about constructive pride and destructive pride. And we ought not to have destructive pride. We ought not to destroy when talking about ourselves. We ought to construct. We ought to make. We ought to build other people up. By talking about what we do.
Yeah.
Yes.
It can be an encouragement. Like
Yes.
there's many times where I've seen or heard what someone else has done, and it's been an encouragement to me to do better.
Yeah.
But then there's other times where it's kind of a discouragement. That's me.
But yeah, I was just telling an artist last night who lives in Los Angeles, or no, I was telling an individual before that I had found out like conversations, are 80% nonverbal between human beings.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like,
Incredible.
and that means before the age of 30, when I was diagnosed with autism, I was missing 80% of each conversation. I was only really hearing the verbal part of it, and I wasn't seeing the rest, And so now I apply that to so much, like we're being told so much right now, in this situation with all of these wonderful, wonderful animals, And so I just pay attention to it, and I offer that sort of grace where it's like, even though I don't understand it, this is the way you're supposed to be, and I need to make certain that you can be that way to a degree.
They're best cows.
Oh, okay.
The smallest and the biggest.
That's wonderful. All right.
Traditionally was very hard to catch, still is. And kind of was like, I don't think I like people, but now he's like, oh, I think I like you, but
Not really certain,
Just learning to be together and trust is a big thing.
Oh, yes.
That can happen just in a safe relationship.
Gosh, I don't know how long it's been. How long has it been?